Vladimir Putin of Russia. Putin. Did Putin betray Muammar Gaddafi, Bashar al-Assad, Maduro, and Iran? What about Africa? What does this mean for Africa? Can we trust Putin and Russia? Let's see. What do Muammar Gaddafi, Bashar al-Assad, Nicolas Maduro, and Iran all have in common? Of course, they all trust Vladimir Putin of Russia. They think Putin and Russia are coming to save them. Is it true? Let's see. When pressure came, they were left behind. What looks like a friendship has long story of betrayal. So did Putin betray Gaddafi, Assad, Maduro, and Iran altogether? This is not history. This is a warning. Africa, you are warned. Wake up. You are on your own. Let's see. Because when global powers betray their own allies, sovereignty corrupts, security disappears, and small nations pay the price. Small nations like Africa, countries, they pay the price. Africa must ask itself one hard question. Ask yourself one hard question, you president of Africa. If this happened to them, Gaddafi, Assad, Maduro, and Iran, what about me? What about us? What about you? Let's start with Libya. Gaddafi was just a leader who wanted the best for his country. He wasn't just like a random leader. He was a symbol for Africa. He wanted Africa to be independent, pushing for United Africa and African currency. Russia criticized NATO, nothing more. Putin condemned the West, but NATO bombs fell on Libya and Gaddafi was taken out. The rest is history. So what did Russia do? Russia did nothing to stop it. Nothing at all. No military protection, no reintervention, no rescue. Gaddafi was captured and killed alone. And Africa learned a painful lesson. Words are cheap. Protection is rare. You are the one when you face that kind of situation. Now, let's move to Syria. Bashar al-Assad was Russia's most important Middle Eastern ally. Russia did not intervene at all. No. But not only protection, Assad had to run away for his life. Russia instead protected its military bases, influence, and where it sits on the global table. Whenever pressure increased, Russia negotiated. Not for Russia, not for Syria. Russia did not negotiate for Syria on behalf of Syria. They just negotiated on their own behalf, for their own interest, not for Syria's future, but for Russia's strategies and leverage. Assad survived, but at the cost of destroyed country. A destroyed country and a bombed country. Did you see how they destroyed Syria? Support came only when it serves Moscow interest. Nothing more. Now, let's go to Venezuela and Maduro. For years, Putin praised Maduro. They signed deals. They spoke of resistance to Western dominance. But when the US moved against Maduro, Russia offered just statements. No protection at all. No protection, no military shield, no serious retaliation, no rescue. Maduro became vulnerable and alone. Again, loyalty ended where risk began. Take a second. Bashar al-Assad, let's go back a little bit. Bashar al-Assad was so close with Russia, to Russia, in a way we thought, we believed, we Africans, Russia would jump in anytime. Maduro, same thing. Nothing happened. So what does it tell you, Africa? And you African presidents, you are on your own. Iran, let's go to Iran. Iran relies on Russia so much, whether it's political or diplomacy. But when tensions rise, Russia steps back. No full military alliance, no unconditional defense. Because Russia understands one thing, only one thing very well. Russia understands one thing these countries and Africans do not understand. survival comes before friendship. Russia understands that survival comes before friendship, and allies are expendable when the cost is too high. So they weigh in. They see, what do we gain? What do we have to lose? Let's see. What's the truth now? What's the pattern? Here is the uncomfortable truth. These are not mistakes. These are patterns. They are a pattern. Putin does not build friendships. He builds transactions. Transaction, that's what matters to him. He offers support when it is cheap. He withdraws when it becomes too dangerous and so expensive. This is not ideology. This is not power politics. This is politics games. And every leader who trusts otherwise paid the price. You trust the West, you trust Putin, you pay a heavy price, if not your life. What does this mean for Africa? Now, let's bring it home. Africa is once again being caught by Russia, China, and the West. All promise partnership, all promise respect, but history shows us one thing, only one thing. When global powers crash, Africa is expected to absorb the shock. We've seen in Rwanda, Sierra Leone, South Africa, all across the continent. No foreign power will fight Africa's battles. No foreign power will prioritize Africa's lives over its own survival. That responsibility belongs to Africa itself, only Africa itself. This is the warning. Africa, you must stop confusing you people. Handshakes with protection are not protection. Stop confusing this. If some leader or Russian leader shakes your hands, does not mean protection. Speeches without loyalty, deals with security. That's what you should have been doing, because when interests change, allies collapse and change as well. And those left behind are those who believe the promises too deeply and they are destroyed because of lack of knowledge, Now, if Russia could abandon Gaddafi, limit its support for Assad, step back from Maduro, and keep Iran at arm's length, what makes Africa different? What makes African leaders think or feel they are safe and Russia can jump in any time? No. Are African leaders built real sovereignty or outsourcing their future to foreign powers? Who betrayed Africa the most? Of course, foreign powers. African leaders or both? Let's have an honest conversation. You tell me, who betrayed Africa the most? Foreign powers, African leaders, or both? Now, if Putin could walk away from Gaddafi, Assad, Maduro, and Iran, what makes Africa safe? This is the question you should be asking yourself. Are global alliance protection or illusions only? Let's the debate begin. Thank you very much for watching. May God bless you. God bless Africa, so Africans can wake up from their deep sleep and act now, because prophecy is on our side. Toda raba, tov meyod.